What's up, everybody, and welcome to Pint-Sized Diva. It's Hard to Be Me, the web series. So, what this? Oh, excuse me. Oh shit! I don't need nobody get no peep show. Okay, if I'm gonna put it out there, it's cause I want to. But anyway, getting off subject. So, tonight's edition, part 2. It's called When the Flame Starts to Dwindle. What I mean by that is, as long as you're dating, it's hot, it's steamy, you getting it in everywhere you can, you're doing everything, you're buying flowers, you're pulling out chairs, you're going to dinner, you're taking her out or taking him out, or whatever your situation is. And once you get married, it's like, oh, I don't have to do it anymore. I got what I wanted. I can let myself go. So, by me being on both ends of the spectrum, I can understand on both ends. So, hey, I'm hoping to give you some insight into this, and hopefully I can answer some questions. If you have any, please hit me up on plusmodeltjackson@gmail.com. So let's dive into this subject. First of all, why do you feel like that after you get married that you don't have to do the same things you did anymore? The same thing it took to get your mate, it's the same thing you need to do to keep your mate. And I admit, when I first got married, I did not do those things, and that was my problem, and that's something I had to deal with on a personal level. And I say it like that because people, when they put blogs up, sometimes they don't understand how it is to be married and to have to hold a family down, and especially when you have kids and you have a job and have all those things, it's really hard to keep the flame going. But it's something you really have to work at, and it's something that both parties have to be willing to learn. But if you only been married 6 months and you already done stopped giving up the pussy, or you done already stopped giving up the dick, or her birthday come around and you act like instead of you going to spend time with your wife, you go hang with your bros. Okay, hold on, that's a serious problem. That means there is a lack of communication there, and that before y'all got married, y'all really didn't know each other. So hopefully that is not the case, but if it is, that's a serious issue. Second of all, when you're dating, everything is beautiful, it's great, it's spontaneous. She just doing whatever. It's like, yeah, baby, I can give you whatever you want. He like, yeah, baby, I can give you whatever you want. And once y'all decide to get married, it seems like a mental block just turns on. Something cuts off. It's like, I got you, whatever. Here it is. Bam. This is how I'm going to be. So this is my question I pose to you guys, and you can respond at the bottom of the YouTube page if you like, or at the bottom of the web series if you like. Women, why once you get married you gain like 50 pounds? I'm guilty. Yes, I said it. When I got married, I gained 25 pounds my first year. And I didn't even realize that I was doing it until after I tried to put some clothes on. And the shit didn't fit. And I was like, damn, why my clothes don't fit? It's because I call it the comfortable weight. And the comfortable weight is that you feel like you've gotten that man where how you were when you got married. So you feel like no matter how you look, that he's supposed to love you regardless. But if you got one of those men that's very materialistic and he's very vision conscious, where he doesn't want to have anybody around him that's not of the same size or has the same format as him, then you can't expect him to get mad or get upset when he tell you, baby, you know you done gained a couple pounds and you might need to go to the gym. Same thing with your men. Just because you a man and you provide for the household, that does not mean you don't have to keep yourself up. Gentlemen, tell me why you get mad when a woman gain weight, but when you gain about 40, 50 pounds, you want to get mad? You can't do that, bruh. That ain't how I go. And you wonder why she be going to the strip club on Sunday on Democrat, looking at the butt-naked strippers with the cut. Let's think. It's because you done sat at home and you done started eating McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, Crystal's drive-thru every night for the last 9 months, trying to work and do whatever you need to do. And you done neglected your body. You done neglected your wife. I think this subject is very touchy because it can go both ways. Both people need to be able to put in the work to keep the relationship going. If you know you was giving him head at the beginning before y'all got married, I'm going to need you to continue to do that. If you knew that you was giving oral sex before you do it, bruh, I'm going to need you to continue to do that. If you knew you spoiled her and you got her used to Gucci and Coach and Prada and Jessica Simpson and Darion and all these other labels and Christian Siriano, you cannot stop and make the girl go to Payless just because y'all got married and your income is combined. Don't start nothing you can't finish. You knew she couldn't cook. Hell, you knew she couldn't cook. So why you feel like that she supposed to get in the kitchen all of a sudden and cook you some breakfast? Oh, hell, you probably can make reservations. And for you women, same thing. You know your man fell in love with you because you gave him the business, or because you was cooking all the time, or because you didn't go to the club and hang with your girls, or any other thing. And then all of a sudden you start going, I'm gonna go with my girlfriends, and you did this shit 6 nights in a row. And you expect him not to get upset when he come home and ain't no dinner cooking, or ain't none in the oven, or none in the crock pot. Damn, that's what crock pot's for. You do one meal in a big ass crock pot, just throw all the shit in there, sprinkle, and season in the shit, and I promise you it's the bomb. So with that, I mean this. Sometimes men and women, we have to learn how to compromise. Say it with me, compromise. That means that the things that you used to do, you can't do no more. You can to a certain extent. But that first year or two, you really need to learn each other and get to know each other and figure out what works, what doesn't work, what makes you tick, what makes her tick, and then make it work. The first 5 years of marriage is hard work. And I tell you that because I've been there. Hard work. By the time I got to the 5th year, I had lost my mother, my grandmother, and the marriage was already over. And I didn't even realize it. And before you know it, I am divorced. And I'm like, damn, I could have done some things differently. So I'm not sitting here just saying all this shit for my health. It's because I've been there and I've done that. If you're married and you have somebody that loves you, you put the work in. You put the spark back into your relationship. If you're in a committed relationship and you're with somebody, you make that shit work, because times are too hard to be playing games. People are not the same. You cannot think the person gonna change for you. You can't change him and he can't change her. And that's all I'm gonna say, and I am through. This your girl Tanisha Pint Size Diva. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching the web series. I hope you guys have a blessed week, and looking forward to talking to you after my work week is over, because I have to only do these when I'm not at work, because I got to keep it good with y'all. This your girl Tanisha Pint Size Diva. Have a good evening. Much love. Stay safe. And most and foremost, practice safe sex, especially if you're not married. Use a condom. If you give it oral, use a dental dam. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, issues, haterade, whatever it is, hit me up at plusmodeltjackson@gmail.com. Ladies, if you need to get condoms or anything like that, and you don't want to go to the store, my preteens, whatever, you go to Planned Parenthood. They will hook you up. Stay tested. Do what you got to do. Practice safe sex. Don't worry. You'll love yourself in the end when you keep it safe. Wrap it up. Have a good evening. Peace.